Boss is the name of the game on this channel. And the first evidence of that is that I did not know that it was a pilot for Hazbin Hotel. And a lot of you have kindly informed me of such, but I realized while I was editing and I felt like the biggest doofus in existence because people have told me about it, but I just thought that whatever that was, Amazon just remade it into what turned out to be episode 1. No, there's an entire episode 0 with a different cast from a few years prior. Oops. Oopsie daisy. But I'm not gonna neglect that because I'm in here for the full experience and I'm gonna watch it. It's a half hour long and I'm really excited. So I think we should just get into it and also say hi to my dog. She is with me for today's recording. She is super adorable. She's a little bone and she's just chilling with her IKEA leopard. It's really cute. Anyway, there will be an extended version of this video over on my Patreon, so check that out. Anyway. Let's watch the pilot.
At the end of the rainbow, there's happiness.
Wait, what? It starts with a song?
And to find it, how often I've tried.
Oh, is this the same myth that they told at the start of episode 1, but just in a musical version instead of a storybook version? In a way, I regret not watching this before episode 1, but somehow it got more exciting. What are they doing outside? I don't even know if you could hear that, but that sounded like the loudest car in existence. What are they doing? I live in a very packed neighborhood. There's no reason for anybody to be racing here.
Why have I always been a failure?
Oh, it's Charlie singing? Instant goosebumps.
I wonder if the
nice.
world's to blame.
Wait, is that the angel from episode 1? What's her name? Someone in the comments said Lute. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, actually.
I wonder if it could be me.
Oh, that's so creepy. I love it.
I'm always chasing rainbows.
Oh, this looks different.
My schemes are just like all my dreams.
She looks like a puppy.
In the sun.
What? So people weren't kidding that there was like a vastly different art style for the pilot. And my dumbass just really thought like, oh, they made a pilot and then they remade it, because that sometimes happens with animated shows. Like they make an original pilot, it gets greenlit, and then the new production company remakes the pilot into the new vision, new art style, the new direction, right? So I knew there was a different cast because like a few voice actors from the Amazing Digital Circus were in here, I think. But in hindsight, I'm a dum-dum. But that's okay. In my defense, I can sometimes see a plot point coming from 1,000 miles away, and then something is staring me in the face, and I just look at it and like, no, it's not there. It doesn't exist. That's on me, honestly.
Some fellows look and find the sunshine.
Oh, I love this art style too, though. It reminds me of a graphic novel.
Some fellows make a winning
Oh.
sometime.
Wait, what did that say? Did you get my money, Angie baby? I'm with a John now. I don't get why this needed to happen so soon after the extermination, though, boss. Just do it. No Sasuke, sugar. Yes, Val. Who's Val? Okay, clearly person holding the phone. I'm not on my best day.
I never
Oh, they look cool.
even make a game, believe me.
Why does that woman have such a big smile on her face? I'm looking at deals, probably not even relevant, but this is the aftermath of the extermination. So clearly Franklin died. And this woman is very happy about it. So I assume it's her husband that she didn't really like. And I feel like the extermination is the only way to get rid of your husband in hell. Because in the good old fashioned days in human history, women would just poison their husbands to get rid of them. Which I don't think is a mechanic that works in hell. By the way, don't poison your husbands. There's easier ways to just divorce the guy, okay? But back in the day, when you couldn't divorce, that was kind of a valid tactic.
Waiting to find a
Whoa, she looks so pretty. Oh, that clock resetting is spine-chilling.
Thanks for the fun time, hot stuff.
Listen, keep this discreet, you hear me?
I need to Google something, hold on. Michael Kovach, why are you in everything I watch? I love you. There's just also something to be said that this is like from 7 years ago. So this is from years before the Digital Circus started. As someone who started to getting absolutely obsessed with the Amazing Digital Circus, and that's the most prominent role that I know him from, somehow it makes total sense for him to be casted as Angel Dust. However, him in that role, it's confusing because I already like the Purple Bunny a bit too much. Is this how it feels when everyone is playing a video game and Alejandro Saab is in there? Because like I feel that, and I love Alejandro Saab. I've got a plushie of his feature on the thing over there, but I also have a plushie of Jax. It's partially because of Michael Kovach.
I can't let it get out I'm offering my services to randos on the street. You got it?
Whatever you say, slut.
Outright?
Ooh, such an insult. Let me know when you come up with something creative to call me. Tell the missus I said hi.
I turned red. That's crazy. That's love it. Angel's not playing around. Now something makes sense. There were like a million ways I could explain away the name Angel Dust for a character like this. But him straight up taking out white powder out of a vending machine. A joke in episode 1 suddenly made a lot of sense. And even without the context, it was so funny out of left field. I love it.
Yoink! Hey, up yours, drag show!
Get wrecked. We couldn't think of a pun for our shop, but we'll sell hard drugs. Bag slut. What?
My drugs! Damn it!
Rip. What's with the armored blimp? What's that?
Those other cowardly sinners dare not hinder my territorial takeover!
What's with the eggs? I'm so confused.
That was pretty swell.
Why are the eggs numbered? Like, I understand an egg being numbered 666 because they're in hell, but 23 is probably a reason for that.
I liked when you shot them with your ray gun. I wish he'd shoot me with his ray gun.
I'm not gonna kink shame the eggs. As in, you're not gonna kink shame the eggs. No, I'm not gonna do it. No.
Not a single beast in this inferno of suffering will be able to take back this empire from my constrictive grasp.
Really? The snake joke? Constrictive grasp? God damn it. I'm also fairly certain that this type of snake is venomous and not one of those constrictor types. Why am I questioning a snake demon?
And everybody will know the name of Sir
Lord!
Pardon?
That's Serpentious? Ah, yeah. Oh no. Oh, what? A bomb?
You looking for a fight?
Oh? Hey, yo! Who are you? I feel like I need to reboot.
You wanna go, Missy? Well, I'm happy to oblige.
This is so infinitely more chaotic than the full show.
Chaos out of Pentagram City today as a turf war is raging on the west side between notable kingpins Serpentious and self-proclaimed spunky powerhouse Cherry Bomb.
Yeah, the name Cherry Bomb makes a lot of sense. Yeah, though, yeah.
Demons all over hell are already duking it out to gain new territory. Looks like they're fighting tooth and nail for that hotspot.
I did not expect her to actually get a tooth and a nail. That's my type of humor. Look, the pacing of this is so much higher than the Prime show, so I need to readjust a little bit. But I'm having a great time. But oh my god, I love this, and I understand. I understand why people fell in love with this when this as its own dropped, right?
And I'd sure like to nail her hot spot.
Ah!
All that and more after the break. Suck it up, you little bitch.
I just feel like we
both
need
look
to
so cute.
make things sound more exciting.
What if I sing a song about it?
Oh my god, they're so in love, aren't they? I may have seen a slight spoiler of them two. I do not know the context. Look, I am a queer person with a working gaydar. I would have said they were in love right from this episode. When I react to stuff, I try to go in as spoiler-free as possible, but it's just when you're on the internet, especially surrounded by theater kids, there is just some stuff that will make its way to you, especially when it comes to queer ships, okay? But for the record, that does not change anything for me, because I would have been rooting for them regardless. Because, oh my god, why are they still racing outside?
I'm better at expressing myself through song.
Life isn't a musical, hun. Just please follow the talking points we went over. And do not sing.
But we all know she will, because life is a musical. And Faggy, you just lack whimsy to see that. In fact, everyone lacks the whimsy, because we should be bursting into song a lot more in real life, because that's just really fun.
I'm Charlie.
Katie Killjoy.
Oh, she is so hot.
You can put that away. I don't touch the gays.
Just straight for the throat. No hiding. Katie Killjoy really went, I don't want the gay cooties. Wow.
You're not here because we wanted you here.
It's just touching her tits.
You're here because Jeffrey couldn't make it for his cannibal cooking segment.
That's Jeffrey. Why does he kind of look like Tango Tag? Don't question that.
I'm too rich and too influential to give a flying fuck about what some tuck-swearing demon princess wants to advertise.
I mean, for someone who claims to not give a fuck, she has been ranting for like a good minute or something about not giving a fuck. So, if you really didn't, she would have just walked away. I feel like everyone in hell has his own set of issues, and this is clearly hers.
And we're live.
Welcome back. Tell us about this new passion project you've been insistently pestering our news station about.
There's no reason to be that mean, though.
Growing up, I always tried to see the good in everything around me. It breaks my heart to see my people being slaughtered every year.
I don't want to cry because of a heartfelt speech. Also, she is so pure. I love her so much. Someone in my comments also gave me a really good perspective on her character, because almost every human soul in hell is someone who died and went to hell because of their sin. So generally, they're not the greatest people, or they're creatures that are born in hell, that are clearly hellish demons, right? But she isn't. She was just born from the first woman and a cast out angel. So she is, like, by nature, already nothing like anyone there. So her heart is just pure. Because she also hasn't lived with humanity. Which, to be fair, would like kind of corrupt any creature. That's probably why hell is so populated and why they have to exterminate them every year. Because, well, humans are not great creatures.
Isn't there a more humane way to hinder overpopulation here in hell? Perhaps we can create an alternative way to change souls through redemption?
She is so cute. She's so cute.
I'm opening a hotel that rehabilitates sinners.
Everyone just looks at her like, you're full of shit, girl.
Is this girl for real?
I feel so bad for her because this is genuinely coming out of the goodness of her heart, but also she is so innocent that she doesn't recognize that this is not gonna work. Because let's be real, of most things that are considered a sin, there's a very large part that is just people straight up being assholes and like hurting people. And there's like a small part of like good people doing bad things. And I feel like Faggy is like one of them. But most of the people in hell are gonna be assholes that don't want to be redeemed because they don't even see anything wrong with what they did. Or they quite like being among other assholes and that they are able to be an asshole unhindered. But fair is fair, there's gonna be a subset of people that's gonna be very happy with her. But she shouldn't be expecting like a great round of applause, because that's simply not gonna happen. Hey, Alastor!
Every single one of you has something good deep down inside. I know you do.
Why does her chair look like the Star Wars Rebel logo? Maybe not the Rebel logo. There's a logo of Star Wars that it reminds me of. I have to be fair, I have not watched Star Wars in a hot minute, but I do love the franchise. But it reminds me, it just screams Star Wars, okay? And I feel like it's thematically fitting.
Maybe I'm not getting through to you.
Oh no, she's gonna sing. This is gonna be good.
I have a dream about a wonderful, fantastic new hotel.
Okay, this is kinda good. I love it.
Inside of every creepy hatchet-wielding maniac is a jolly, happy, cupcake-loving child.
I'm gonna be so real here. I'm not even a demon. And I love rainbows and cupcakes. But even I would feel like, girl, what are you talking about? If I was standing there. The song is catchy though. Oh, sweet summer child. Okay.
So all you junkies, freaks, and weirdos, creepers, fuck-ups, firsts, and zeros, and uncommon superheroes, hope is here.
Oh, this reminds me of like old cartoons. I love this. Okay. Oh, what? Okay, hold on. Hey, yo. This looks so cool. No, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this because this is a sick wallpaper. Unironically, this is a sick wallpaper, and that's what I love about indie animation, because most screenshots are wallpaper worthy because there's so much care and passion put into every single frame. It always amazes me. Like, we all have watched stuff by like crazy big studios, right? Like, a lot of you have probably seen like Demon Slayer. That looks amazing. Like the latest seasons of Jujutsu Kaisen, like Mappa, incredible. But there's just something to that I don't know. There's just like just the little things lacking, and in the animation it's radiating. Maybe it's not lacking, but it's not as present, right? Just looking at this singular frame is making me so excited. Like the composition, the coloring, the shading. Oh, I love art. I love indie art. It's so... Oh. I love her.
And cotton candy dreams.
Little puppy is so cute. Whoa.
Wow. That was shit.
Oh my god, that kid. Okay, that took me by surprise. Fuck was that? This feels like one of those nightmares you just have sometimes, right? Just everyone starts laughing while you do something you're passionate about.
What makes you think a single denizen of hell would give two shits about becoming a better person? You have no proof that this little experiment even works.
I have to note something interesting about what she said, though, because first she goes, why do you think that anyone gives a fuck? Why do you think anyone cares about being a better person? As if this whole experiment is useless to begin with because nobody wants to be redeemed. But then says that there's no proof that it even works. So what is it? Do people not give a fuck? Or is it useless because it's not gonna work? Because if you don't give a fuck, it shouldn't matter to you that it doesn't even work. So why do you care about it working? Thinking so deeply.
We have a patron already, and he's shown incredible progress.
And who might that be?
Just someone named Angel Dust.
The porn star?
You fucking would, Tom.
Why is she surprised that someone would know the name of a famous porn star? And why is she upset with Tom about it?
He's been behaved, clean, and out of trouble for 2 weeks now.
Breaking news.
Oh no.
The new player has entered the ongoing turf war.
Oh god. Oh no.
It looks like the one who just joined the battle is none other than Angel Dust.
Is that a YouTube thumbnail? That looks like a YouTube thumbnail. Okay, so obviously it can be a YouTube thumbnail, but I have seen ASMR thumbnails that are very, very similar to this.
Don't look at this.
What are you? She's trying to stand in front of the green screen when it's just overlaid on top. And I don't even blame her for making that mistake because it does seem logical that they would project it on the green screen. But like, this is sometimes how I feel when I'm watching a streamer and you can clearly tell that their mods are doing everything for them because they have no idea how anything works. And it's just hilarious to see. And this is not a dig at those streamers, by the way. It's really amusing. And to be fair, Twitch and live streaming is very complicated, so if you have people that can help you with it, all the better for you. And I love that there are people willing to help you, but it's sometimes so funny when they're like, mods, I broke this, help me. And it's literally the most basic thing ever, and I'm like, I could have fixed it in 10 seconds and not even said a thing, and nobody would have noticed that it was broke to begin with. There's perks to being a one-man team. Do you know how to fix shit?
How does it feel to be such a total failure?
She is so intimidating.
How does it feel that I got your pen, huh? Bitch.
Out of everything, that goes too far? Oh, you're dead.
Hey, thanks for the backup, Angie.
This is the best action I've seen in ages.
Where you been anyway?
I've been staying at this crappy hotel and some broads are letting me stay rent-free if I play nice.
I have to say though, the new voice actor for Angel Dust is absolutely nailing the same vibe of the voice. Because I've watched the first episode of the Prime series, I am kind of used to those voices as my first impression, right? For a lot of them, you can clearly tell it's a different person, even if they kind of nailed the vibe. Faggy excluded, because Stephanie Beatrice's voice is really unique, right? But man, that new Angel Dust voice actor is really nailing whatever Michael Kovach just put down here. Also, voice actors are just like vocal shapeshifters because I don't even hear a single ounce of Jackson here. Like nothing. Absolutely impressive. Like I have a voice actor friend, and sometimes when we hang out in like voice channels, he just casually changes between voices in the middle of a conversation, like between sentences, etc. And he just straight up sounds like a different person in each. But when we just became friends and like the first time we hang out in a voice channel, he was just so casually moving between the voices, but in a way that it could have easily been multiple people talking. I was so confused considering I knew everyone else in that voice channel and that they sounded nothing like it. So I thought I was going insane, and I didn't know he was a voice actor. That was a trip. There's not many times I actively questioned my sanity, but that was one of them. And if you're watching this, you know who you are. Thank you for that. I appreciate you though, but it's voice actors are insane.
Harder, Daddy.
But the face Serpentious is making here is absolutely how I feel. Like, what did you say?
Oh, harder, Daddy. Son?
Son, what?
Is your hat, like, alive or something? Would that make your hat the top and you the bottom?
Wait, is that egg doing the meme? And the fucking arrows pointing at him. I love indie animation because there's just stupid stuff worked into it like that.
Think you're gonna get in a lot of trouble for this?
What's one little brawl gonna cause?
Oh no, everything is falling apart.
You ready to finish this?
Born ready, baby.
I'm slightly scared for whatever's happening next. Oh my god. He's literally like the child they picked up from school because he got suspended. And and Charlie and Faggy are just disappointed parents. And the child is like, I did nothing wrong.
What were you doing?
I owed my girl buddy a solid. Isn't that a redeeming quality?
Not with turf wars.
My credibility was on the line. I mean, what kind of reputation would I have if people found out I was trying to go clean?
Isn't like the whole point of getting clean and redeeming yourself is to shed away from that previous identity and like not caring about it? He really just wants to live somewhere rent-free so he can afford more angel dust. Wild.
Your little stunt made us look like a fucking joke.
Jokes are funny. I made you look sad and pathetic.
Angel, just stop talking. The fact that Faggy hasn't just choked him to death for, even though I don't think you can really die at the hands of another sinner, but you get what I mean. The fact that she is still calmly, relatively, in her seat, listening to the crap he is saying. Also, Charlie just looks like she wants to jump out of a window. Any window will do. Like, it doesn't even have to be in a building. Like, just a window.
Don't get your taco in a twist, baby.
Was that you trying to be sexist or racist?
Whatever pisses you off more.
Jeez. Like, that's a joke in the same category as my gender is what's the funniest for the bit. However, this is mean. Angel Dust needs to be stopped. Like, oh my god.
Look around. You got a bunch of fucking Harlequin babies down here.
You're one to talk.
Hey, everyone wants some of me, and I got the creepy fan letters to prove it.
What the fuck? The fuck am I looking at? I regret having eyes.
That was really uncool, you know, Angel.
Uncool?
Yeah, uncool is an understatement.
After that train wreck, there is no way anyone is gonna want to stay at the hotel. All thanks to you.
Does that mean I don't have a free room anymore?
I think so, yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
Ugh.
I would too find myself on that couch. I don't know, that couch just really looked comfortable to me, okay?
It's probably a good idea to get some actual food in this place to feed all the wayward souls you got in here.
Stop talking, Angel. What I do kind of love about Charlie's character is that she is just disappointed for herself. And I think she's blaming herself even. All of her emotions are turned inwards. She's not angry with Angel. She's just disappointed and sad. And even Angel, the dickhead that he is, seemingly seems to be recognizing that. Really realizing that all the jokes that he is making are not landing with Charlie. It's also probably a really intentional character design choice to give her such a light complexion, like the bright yellow blonde of her hair and everything. So she is literally lighter and brighter than the people around her. And like you could say that Angel is white, like literally the color white, but it still radiates a different vibe to it because the color is a lot cooler, while her color scheme is a lot warmer, what you would assume would be closer to like goodness and sweetness and positiveness. I'm making up words. Aw.
Hey, Mom. I know I keep calling, and you must be busy. I could really use some advice, Mom. I think Dad was right about me. Ugh, anyway, love you. Bye.
If you were watching my face, you could see my heart breaking in real time. Fuck. Despite already knowing that her parents abandoned her, and it was also revealed that she hadn't heard from her mom in 7 years. And, well, she is a demon born from the first people, right? So she is probably really old. The 7 years is probably not that long. But, like, your mom going MIA, your dad saying shit about you that makes you really insecure, and also just getting up and leaving, going for that sweet, sweet hell milk. Just that defend for herself while she is fundamentally different than every other creature in that realm. Because she is not a sinner. She's not a hellborn like every other creature there. She is pure, good, and innocent. Even if her dad had a rebellious streak, right? But that also came from a good place. Oh man, I want to hug and protect her. Ominous. Hello.
The radio demon is at the door.
What should I do?
Oh no.
Don't let him in.
So even if she wouldn't have known who he was, I feel like his presence is kind of intimidating. But it makes sense that people know him because apparently he's really powerful, right?
May I speak now?
You may.
Alastor, pleasure to be meeting you, sweetheart. Quite a pleasure.
I have to say, I kind of prefer, like, from just like pure aesthetic, right? From pure aesthetic reasons, I prefer the filter that's on his voice here in the pilot because it sounds a lot more like an old radio. However, it's a lot less intelligible because as someone with like auditory processing issues, I usually watch stuff with subtitles and I'm really trying and training myself not to, and especially for these reactions because it just also looks better. The new filter is a lot easier to listen to, and I feel like also fits better into the general vocal mix and the sound mix, but it sounds like a GoXLR filter. For people that don't know, GoXLR is this device with all these knobs and like these faders and everything. You can plug your mic in it and your computer, and you can control different audio sources with physical buttons, but you can also put filters on your microphone, including a very similar filter as the radio voice that Alastor has in the Prime version of Hazbin. So it sounds a lot more silly in that regard, but I feel like for an overall standpoint, it's a better choice. But I like that this exists, so it means they've tried it out. And there was clearly a reason that they didn't go with it for the Prime version.
Excuse my sudden visit, but I saw your fiasco on the picture show. What a performance!
Also, didn't he hate TVs? Oh wait, he saw it because he was just walking past the TV store and watching it that way. But he seems still weirdly excited about it. Okay, well.
Stop right there. I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone here.
If I wanted to hurt anyone here, I would have done so already.
I am so scared.
No, I am here because I want to help.
Just like that?
This hotel, I want to help you run it.
What's in it for you?
Why does anyone do anything? Sheer, absolute boredom.
That makes sense, yeah.
Does getting into a fistfight with a reporter count as entertainment?
It's the purest kind, my dear. Reality.
Somehow this completely feels in character for him. Someone who is really about radio superiority and hating TVs for being noisy picture boxes. Him liking reality as like the best form of entertainment makes total sense. And he's also just so silly. I don't know.
The world is a stage, and the stage is a world of entertainment.
The way his voice just flip-flops between really heavy filter to almost none at all is somehow scarier than it never dropping at all. What in the fucking eldritch shit is he gonna do?
Does this mean that you think it's possible to rehabilitate a demon?
Of course not.
Why do you want to help me if you don't believe in my cause?
I want to watch the scum of the world struggle, only to repeatedly trip and tumble down to the fiery pit of failure.
Sure.
What's the deal with Smiles over there?
You've never heard of him before? One of the most powerful beings hell has ever seen?
Not big on politics.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes total sense.
He's an unpredictable source of danger, the likes of which we can't risk getting involved with unless we want to end up erased.
You done?
I mean, if you put it like that, it is incredibly suspicious why someone with the power to topple most of hell, or at least the part he has access to, that would just help the princess. Well, everyone thinks it's a bad idea, and he is just like, nah, I'm bored. He's not stupid. His time is very valuable, and there's like 100 things I can think of that would be a lot more interesting than this. He is planning something. He knows something that we don't, and he's just gonna work in the shadows until nobody sees it coming, and then he slams the trap shut, or whatever he's gonna do. I don't trust him for a bit. God, I love him. I'm rarely disintimidated by a character, especially as you just know that they're really powerful. I hate the word, but he really is just, wherever he goes, he's just aura forming. And I'm so scared.
I don't trust him.
To be fair, do you trust any man?
That's also fair.
He's a deal maker. It's pure evil.
But the whole point of this is to give people a chance.
Wow. Her mom is beautiful. Fuck. This is a really cool family portrait. Also, case in point, another frame that could easily be wallpaper on your PC.
How can I turn someone away? It goes against everything I'm trying to do.
Do not make a deal with him.
The apple detailing in the beams of the hotel. From an artistic perspective, as someone who is making a show like this, I understand why they put the apple. But from an in-universe perspective, why would you put the symbol that created the literal, actual hell that you're currently in? Why would you plaster that all over? Like, as a reminder? Are you proud of it? Because I'm not completely sure they are.
Everyone deserves a chance to prove they can be better, so I'm taking your offer to help.
So it's a deal then?
Well, that can be good.
Nope, no shaking, no deals. As Princess of Hell and heir to the throne, hereby order that you help with this hotel.
She might be innocent, but she's not stupid, because I know enough characters that are similar in energy, like happy-go-lucky, right? As her, I would have just shaken it like, what can go wrong? But she immediately was like, no, we're not gonna do this. I'm gonna do a workaround that basically comes to the same conclusion, just without the creepy handshake contract thing. Also, if I had a nickel for every show I reacted to where there was a contract involved that's sealed by shaking hands, I would have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, because it also happened in the Owl House. And I'm not even sure if that video even released before this one. Anyway, if you haven't seen it yet, here you go.
Sound fair?
Fair enough.
Oh, thank God.
And what can you do, my effeminate fellow?
I can suck your dick.
No.
I absolutely love it that Angel can even throw Alastor completely for a loop. Like this powerful overlord that has conquered a lot of people and a lot of smaller gangs and whatever gets thrown up, and I can suck your dick. Yep.
I can cash in a few favors to liven things up.
Oh boy.
Nifty! Is nifty!
She is so cute!
Oh man, this place is filthy. It really needs a lady's touch, which is weird because you're all ladies, no offense.
I was buffering because of how there's the sheer chaos that she radiates. But the fact that she isn't even picking up on the fact that Angel is not a woman.
sweet, boys.
Oh, I love him so much.
Husker, my good friend. Glad you could make it.
The hell do you want with me this time?
The implication of this time is just not just the fact that this has happened before, but also what did you do to get indebted to Alastor?
I ain't doing no fucking charity job.
I can make this more welcoming if you wish.
She boos.
No bar, no alcohol. This is supposed to be a place that discourages sin, not some kind of man cave.
Shut up! We are keeping this.
I'm also wondering, since when is drinking a sin? Because I feel like the mention of wine in the Bible is quite a lot, actually. But yeah, it didn't strike me like drinking was an issue. But maybe, I mean, if you go with the 7 deadly sins, then one of them is gluttony. And I feel like overconsumption definitely falls under that. And overconsumption of alcohol, aside from just hydrating or just drinking like a normal person. Yeah, no, that kind of seems fair, I guess. Oh no.
Have a dream you wish to tell, and it's just laughable, but hey kid,
What's happening? He's singing. Somehow that's scarier than him just talking.
Side of every demon is a lost cause, but show these simpletons some proper class and style.
This man really knows how to put on a show, doesn't he? Wow. It kind of reminds me of Phineas from The Greatest Showman. Just like showman at heart, like everything is entertainment. But with Phineas, it was fun. I'm halfway through the movie, by the way. But for him, for Alastor, I'm so scared. It's unnerving.
They'll spend a little time down at this Hazbin Hotel.
Look who it is harboring the striped freak.
Hi, Serpentious.
We meet yet again, Alastor.
Do I know you?
Oh, yes you do.
Get fucked.
Surprise! I'm so evil.
What the actual fuck? This is not even a pit to hell, it's just a pit in hell. This is so much more dramatic than it has any need or right to be. All of their expressions is just how I feel. There's an after credits scene? Oh boy.
Now will you shoot me with your ray gun?
Oh god, no. My first reaction, to sum up the entire feelings that I had watching this episode, I don't even know if that's a correct sentence, is I am scared. Because I felt like I kind of had a grip at the world and the world building of Hazbin with just episode 1, the one that I already watched on Prime before I knew about the existence of this. But I realized I did not. And after watching this, a lot makes more sense, but I have so many questions. And I really need to watch episode 2 as soon as possible. But I feel like I need to recover from this first because so much happened. And I don't know how much of it will be reflected in the final video, but at this point I've been recording for 1 hour and 25 minutes, which marks my longest recording yet. And I have done a recording where I watched 2 episodes of the Owl House yet. So... oh boy. I do have to give it to everyone though, that watching the pilot was absolutely worth it. And it certainly was an experience to watch it after episode 1. It gave a really unique perspective because now I didn't go in blind, which I feel like helps a little bit with the chaos that ensued, but okay, but whatever. I'm so scared of Alastor. My voice is going up higher. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. Anyway, there's an extended version of this video over on my Patreon. Patreon.com/AzzyDes. There's a link somewhere. Either on the screen, in the description, there's a card. I don't know what future Azzy's gonna do. Anyway, you basically get an early access if you subscribe to Patreon because the extended version is up on not on YouTube, on Patreon before the YouTube version goes out a few days later. Literally, I'm editing in real time, just uploading whenever I go. And that's not the only perk of subscribing to my Patreon. On any tier, you get your name in the end credits of every single video. So if you're just interested in supporting me every month and you want your name at the end of videos, you can do that. My cheeks hurt from smiling, but the smile is half from fear. Anyway, see you guys in the next video.